The Mobile County Public Schools presents Homeroom.
Hi, and welcome to Homeroom, where we introduce you to the students and the educators who make Mobile County Public Schools the best schools in the state of Alabama. I'm your host, Renee Phillips, and today I'm going to introduce you to our Learning Leading Award winners. Now, each year, Mobile County Public Schools selects a Learning Leading winner from each of our 90 schools. These are students who exemplify our theme of learning today, leading tomorrow. And from those, we select elementary winner, a middle school winner, and a high school winner. This year we have 4 because we had 2 in elementary school, and we're going to meet them today. So starting, I have Emily DeCurio from Dodge Elementary School. So you're only a 4th grader.
Yes.
What's it like to win this award?
I feel really happy because some people in my country don't get this type of award, so I feel like I'm blessed.
You say your country, you were living in Venezuela and you just moved to Mobile about a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And you learned English very quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is Tiffany Lee, and you are the English language person at Dodge.
Yes.
And so what's it been like watching Emily's progress?
It's just been so wonderful to see where she came from and where she is now, and to be able to be a part of that journey has been really special for me, and to watch her grow into the leader that she's become has been wonderful.
So was it kind of scary moving to a new school and not knowing very much English at first?
Yeah, I was scared, but I really knew if I put myself up, I really knew I could do it. So, yeah.
And as an educator, do you love hearing that?
Yes, I love hearing that. And she's told me several times that she wants to be a teacher, or that could be a career possibility for her. So it's great to hear that she wants to help others.
Yeah, and that's what we strive to teach students to do in the
Right.
school system. We teach them math and reading and all that, but we want them to be good people.
That's right.
Good citizens, and you're fantastic. So we got to surprise you I think you were at PE when we came in there and
Yeah.
surprised you. So we have tape of that, so let's watch that tape. Emily, so we're with Central Office at Mobile County Public Schools, and we're here to tell you that not only are you the Learning Leading Award winner for Dodge Elementary School, but out of our 50 elementary schools, you are one of 2 winners for the entire county. So you are a Learning Leading Award winner. Congratulations.
We just feel like we have made it our mission to create leaders at Dodge, and Emily is just the epitome of leadership. She came here a year and a half ago, knew very little English, and now she is such a leader in the community where she lives, not only helping translating for parents and teachers. She helps in parent conferences, she helps with any new students that come, and then she also helps with students just in day-to-day. We wouldn't make it without her. She is just incredible, and she also has a passion for literacy. Not only has she learned the language, but she can read the language, and so she has made it her mission to just spread the love of reading everywhere.
We want to do like little libraries for people to read during summer and everything, so people can like feel comfortable reading and everything during the summer.
It's just her spirit. It's who she is. She doesn't have to try hard. It's an innate ability to seek challenges, persevere through difficult times, and she is also such a cheerleader for other students who are struggling with, several other issues. So.
The most thing that I love about this school is everybody's friendly, it's kind, they helped me when I came here.
That was such a fun day. So what did you think when you saw the camera crew and all those people, your parents coming in there?
I was like, okay, what's happening? And that I was like laughing because I didn't know what was going on. And then when you told me I won the award, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Yeah.
And it's the 2nd year in a row for a Dodge student to win, so did that make it extra special?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know y'all were very proud.
We were super proud to have Abigail and then Emily win.
Yeah.
Wonderful time.
And Abigail got to be part of it too. We
Yes.
incorporated her to go in there, and she was so proud of you. And so what do you like the best about being a student at Dodge?
Well, people there, it's kind and friendly to me. And since they help me, I like to help them too.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah.
You like all the things and
Yeah.
helping people. And you're on the archery team.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
what's that like? Is this your first year to do archery?
Yes.
So are you good?
Yeah.
She's good.
Yes.
So how has that been? Have you had to learn from the start, and are you getting better throughout the season, or?
Yes. It has been hard, but
Yeah. And then I know that you also worked on a book drive. So do you want to tell us about that?
yeah. I'm doing like a mini library, a little library. So I want to teach kids how to read and get inspired by reading because I really like reading.
Mm-hmm. And you think if other kids have more books, they'll want to read more?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. And how's that when you hear that she's doing that and taking ownership of a project and trying to share her love of reading?
That's really important, and it's great because we do project-based learning in my ESL class. So for her to take charge and want to do such a huge project for our school and our community, it's really wonderful to hear, because I know she had a community back in Venezuela, but now she's created a community here at Dodge and in our geographical community. So it's great to hear.
That is cool. And so do you help teach other students at Dodge Spanish?
Yes. In my classroom, like, they're like obsessed with Spanish, so they're like, okay, how do you say number 1 in Spanish? And I tell them. So yeah.
Yeah. Numero uno?
Yes.
But that's so neat, because I think that especially when you're young and in elementary school, you have that curiosity, and to have an expert in the classroom who can teach them another language, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
I think so too. So what do you want to do when you grow up? Do you know yet?
Yeah, I'll probably want to be a teacher or a actor,
Uh-huh.
maybe a singer, probably.
Wide. Or you could be a teacher and you could teach theater and singing and all of that.
Yes.
And I think you're going to be wonderful at
Thank you.
whatever you do. And we're so proud of you and we want to congratulate you. We're going to show you a slideshow of all of our elementary winners. There's about 50 of them. And then when we come back from commercial, I'm going to introduce you to Parker Davis, our other Elementary Learning Leading Award winner, who's from E.R. Dixon Elementary. So stay tuned.
There's a lot to like about Mobile County Public Schools.
What I enjoy about Mobile County School is the extra attention my teachers give us to help us learn.
Teachers are liking their access to technology, and students are liking the quality of their education.
I like the technology that's been incorporated into my education.
And since 1826, you have trusted us to prepare your child for their future, and we like that. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today I'm introducing you to our Learning Leading Award winners for the whole county. We have selected out of our 50 elementary schools 2 winners, fantastic students. And right now I have Parker Davis from E.R. Dixon Elementary School and his counselor, Christy McLean. And Parker, you're only in the 2nd grade, so you might be one of our youngest winners. Is that pretty cool to be in the 2nd grade and get a big award?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
We're so proud of you too. And so we got to come out and learn a little bit about you. And one thing that was so impressive is that you have cleft palate, and you've taught all of your classmates about cleft palate. So what is cleft palate?
I don't really know about it.
You don't know about it? But it's basically something that you have to get a lot of surgeries for and get the doctors to help you, right? So what's it been like?
It's been like surgery, then a few years later another surgery, and a few years later another surgery.
So you've had about 6 surgeries, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and then you're only in the 2nd grade, so that's a lot to have to go through. But do you think that your classmates, you help them to understand what it's like, right?
Yes.
And so was that hard to do? You stood up in front of your classmates and talked to them about it?
Kind of.
Kind of hard? Why did you do that?
So, because people were bullying me, and I wanted everybody to know about cleft.
Yeah. And then after you told them about it, how did they feel?
Good.
Were they nice?
They had a lot of questions, but they were nice.
Yeah. So did you answer their questions for them?
Yep.
Yep. And then you feel like they had more of an understanding, right? Because
Yes.
probably as people, as kids and adults, we just need to have a better understanding of each other, right?
Yes.
Does that help?
Yes.
And so, Ms. McLean, what's that like for you to go through this with Parker as he was, struggling with this and teaching his students how to?
It's been a great experience just to even get to be a part of it. It started with an older student, not even in his grade level, kind of bullying him about it. And I'll never forget what his mom said. He came home and told her he wasn't mad. He was just, he doesn't know. And I can't be mad at him if he doesn't know, but somebody has to tell him. And so from there, he decided he wanted to start with his grade level. So we did. We talked to the whole grade level. It was about 168 kids. And we told them a little bit about it and what it is. And he answered all of their questions. And they were great questions. And I know I asked Parker a couple weeks after, I said, you know, do you think that's helped? And he said, yes. Like he feels like he had better understanding, not just with his class, but the whole grade level. And then from there, he wanted to do even more with the whole school. So we then did a school-wide fundraiser, and Parker donated the money. He raised $284 for the Cleft Center in Birmingham at the Children's Hospital. And he got to do the big check presentation and just kind of help raise awareness with the whole school. So,
yeah, and we got to come and surprise you in the classroom. That was a fun day, and we have some video of that, so let's watch that. Parker, so congratulations. We're here to tell you that not only are you the Learning Leading Award winner for E.R. Dixon, but out of all 50 of our elementary schools, you were selected as one of 2 of the top learners and leaders in the entire Mobile County.
Parker's been with us since pre-K, and he's always just been a sweet student. He's always such a good helper. He was born, you know, with some medical conditions, and he has had to have multiple surgeries over his lifetime, but he's just such a little trooper with it. He's just such a good student all around. There's a special needs student in his classroom, and he's really, really good at helping her when she starts to get upset, or if she's kind of missed some of the directions. He's the one that likes to go to her and help tell her what they're doing and catch her up. After school care, he likes to help a lot of the younger students, like learn how to play a new game or tell them the rules of an activity. So he helps whenever he can, unprompted. He doesn't have to be asked to. He likes to, and he takes that initiative. And I mean, he just truly is just kind. He's so kind.
But he doesn't let anything that he's gone through define him. He's an overcomer, and it makes him positive. He's a helper. He doesn't look at everything, his surgeries, his scars. It just makes him a stronger person, and he wants people to understand what he's gone through. Hear his peers saying how he, you know, what he is to them, it just brightened my day. And I just look at it and I see it. I'm so glad other people can see it, not just out of mommy eyes, but out of just peers and friends and teachers and principals, you know, just people in the community. They see what I see, so I know it's not fake. So he's a true blessing.
That was great, and I want to tell you a story. So you were in the hallway doing some interviews, and I was talking to the kids, and I said, isn't Parker awesome? And they're like, yeah, he's much more awesome than us. And I said, no, you're pretty awesome too. And he goes, yeah, but he's still the most awesome. So what do you think of that?
I like it.
You like it? And I think it's really cool because you started small with the second graders, and then you taught all the kids about cleft palate. And to be in second grade and to do that, you're so brave.
Thank you.
And to be brave to go through 6 surgeries and to talk to your classmates. We're very proud of you, Parker.
Thank you.
So, and then they also raised money, didn't they, for the Children's Hospital?
They did. So not only was Parker able to kind of raise awareness and educate his peers, but as a school we were able to come together and help others. And Parker was very adamant that he wanted to go to as local as possible for children with cleft lip and cleft palate. So we coordinated with the Children's Hospital in Birmingham, and we were able to do that.
And how does it make you feel that you're helping another kid with cleft palate? That is really good. We are so proud of you. And you're just a second grader, so we're looking forward to seeing what you do in 3rd grade and 5th grade. Right?
And beyond.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Parker. We're going to break for commercial, and when we come back, I'm going to introduce you to Tyler Macon, who is our middle school Learning Leading Award winner. So stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Kyla Brown, and I am redefining ready. I'm taking AP and dual enrollment courses that will help me earn college credits while in high school. I am studying dental science that will assist me in my career choice of becoming a dentist. I am a Student Government Association representative and actively involved in other activities around my school and community. And this is how I am redefining ready.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Now I'm going to introduce you to our middle school Learning Leading Award winner. He is Tyler Macon from Phillips Preparatory School, and he is joined by Marcy Miller, the assistant principal at Phillips Prep. So Tyler, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And so we got to come to your school and surprise you. You're a remarkable student. You are an IB learner. You've won some awards for that, History Day, Scholars Bowl. What's your favorite activity that you do?
I would probably have to say either Scholars Bowl or History Day. They mean a lot to me.
Is it high pressure answering the questions?
Yes, ma'am, it is. Since I'm captain and everything, it's a lot.
So do you learn all the subjects, or do you divide it up?
Our team's really spread out. I focus a lot on literature, but we all have a really basis knowledge on most of the subjects.
Ah, so literature. You like to read?
Yes, ma'am.
So Marcy, tell us what you think of him, because you're one of the teachers, or you're the assistant principal, but you're one of the people who nominated him for this award. So what's it like having a student like Tyler?
Well, Tyler was nominated by a lot of his teachers, actually, and he is just a leader among our students. And, you know, we have a lot of leaders at our school. We have a great group of students, but Tyler definitely stands out. He is, you know, a shining star. He comes in every day. He's good to his friends, and he's personable, and he's a hard worker, and he's very conscientious about school, and he has a lot of school spirit, and so it shows.
And we could tell when we came to surprise you, because the teachers were so excited and so were the students. So we have video of that surprise, so let's watch that tape. Oh, hi, is Tyler Macon here? There you are, here. Well, we are, on behalf of Mobile County Public Schools, we're here to let you know that out of all of our 19 middle schools, you were selected as the Learning Leading Award winner for Mobile County. So
Tyler is the unicorn student. He really is a unicorn student. He is the student that all teachers want to have because he's personable, he's friendly, he is inclusive with all of his friends. He does all his work all the time, and he does a great job at it. And when he understands things, he has no problem turning around and helping someone else understand as well. So he is smart, he's personable, he is inclusive. He's everything I could ask for in a student.
Tyler Macon is an exemplary student. We are so proud to have him on our campus. He is one of those students who embodies all of our IB qualities. He's knowledgeable and caring. He goes out of his way to try to make not only his peers feel comfortable, but he's very respectful of his teachers as well. And so obviously that's something as a principal and that I just want to celebrate about Tyler, because he is a wonderful example for all of our students here at Phillips.
that was wonderful. Such a fun day to come and do that. What was it like when we walked in that room?
And my heart was out of my chest pretty much.
You didn't know why we were there?
Oh, I mean, I kind of had an idea, but it was still just a huge surprise. It's just so humbling, you know.
And how did you feel as an administrator seeing that?
Well, I loved watching his face, because when Miss Williams, our principal, was reading about him and announced it for our school, that he had made it just for our school at the time, we'd gone to the classroom to surprise him then as well. And so she was talking about the student before naming them, and I could tell immediately when he realized that it was him, and his head just kind of went down, he just kind of smiled, and everybody in the room, I think, then kind of focused in on him because they realized that it was him. And he had started a chess club in elementary school, and so that was mentioned. And so I think when that was mentioned, he knew, of course, that it was him. And he's a very humble young man, and so you know, he doesn't take any accolades lightly. I think he's very appreciative of being recognized, and so it's enjoyable for me as his administrator to see how much he appreciates, you know, being recognized.
So you're a very humble leader. I keep hearing that word. And so what makes you want to be a leader and want to excel in your classes?
So I've always had a strong tie academically. My mother's really academically focused. She did a lot when she was a student, and so It also just interests me. I really like learning, and I like leading, and you know, it's just all of that combined.
So perfect for the Learning Leading Award.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me about the redlining, because that was absolutely fascinating in your application, because a lot of kids your age do not know anything about what redlining is. It's a practice of discrimination in housing and in areas, redlining certain areas of town so they couldn't get bank loans, right? Particularly for African Americans. What made you interested in that subject?
So I do a lot of browsing, and when I kind of stumbled across it, it just kind of stood out, because I'd never heard of it before, and you know, it's just that factor of something that's not talked about a lot that really should be. And it's still affecting a lot of people now all over the country. So I just thought it was something that should be brought to light, and I found it so unique and underground per se.
And important to know about, right? Because when we talk about systemic racism and some of the practices that created some divides in our society, this is one of them.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, there's a lot of racial bias in that housing. And it happened all over the country. It's really prominent in many areas.
And so you and some of your fellow, was this a Boy Scout project?
It was not. It was a school community project.
Okay,
yes.
so what did y'all do with this?
So we put together a website that had information and links, and we linked a donation page to a larger organization, the Center for Fair Housing. And then we posted flyers that had demographics and stuff like that with the QR code to our website.
So did you feel like your classmates knew anything about this, or was this news to them?
Oh, it sounded like it was complete news to them. I mean, I think there's probably a lot of adults that didn't even know it was happening.
Yeah.
And it is been banned for the past few decades, but its effects are still very predominant.
So how proud are you when you hear that he's tackling such a deep issue and letting students know about?
Well, you know, at Phillips, being an IB school, all of our 8th graders do a community project, and so the students do research and they get together with a small group and they determine what they want to do. And so these boys decided that they wanted to do the redlining, and I had not known very much about it until they started researching it and learning about it and sharing that information and educating the rest of us about it. And so, you know, again, that just goes to show you what a hard worker he is and how conscientious he is. And a lot of our students are, you know, they're world leaders and thinkers, and so they think about the global aspect, and that's what we want them to think about at Phillips is, you know, a global education. And so they do get a good opportunity to be able to explore those kinds of things. So we were real proud, and learning about that, you know, as an adult was, you know, eye-opening for me too.
So a true leader, a true learner, you do all the things, math, civics, geography, history day. What do you want to do when you graduate? First high school and then you graduate.
So probably my aspirations would either be some kind of engineer, or I really like the idea of being a pilot. So
cool. So you still have plenty of time to narrow it down, but either way we know you're going to be successful. So congratulations to you. We look forward to seeing what you do in high school and beyond. Now we have a slideshow of all of our middle and high school Learning Leading Award winners. So as we break for commercial, we're going to recognize them. Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today we've had a great time introducing you to our Learning Leading Award winners for Mobile County Public Schools. These are students who exemplify our slogan of learning today, leading tomorrow. We've introduced you to our elementary winners for the whole county, Emily Cuart Acurio and Parker Davis, and to our middle school winner, Tyler Macon. Now, our high school winner is Timmy Uganade from Murphy High School. He could not be with us here today because he is studying for his IB exams. Now, Timmy has a 4.97 GPA in the International Baccalaureate program at Murphy, and he scored a 33 on the ACT. He's originally from Nigeria, and he has truly made Mobile his home. He's a swimmer, and he's on the soccer team, and he's just a leader, winning prizes in history and the haiku team. And his principal, Ed Sanderson, says that he's an incredible athlete, student, and human who will change the world, and we have no doubt about that. So we do have video of when we surprised Timmy and told him that he was our Learning Leading Award winner for high school. So let's watch that.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
May I have your attention, please? We're having a great announcement to make this morning.
Hi, is Timmy here? Hi. So congratulations. We are here to let you know that not only were you selected as Murphy High School's Learning Leading Student, you were selected out of all 12 high schools and our career technical centers as the winner for the entire county.
When I tell you he's just an ideal student, if I could get 1,300 Timmys, I promise you that not only would it be a smooth day here at Murphy High School, but it would be one that each day would be one that you want to remember. And he is that student. He is that scholar. He's dedicated. And to be in an IB program as rigorous as it is here at Murphy High School, and to be able to continue to keep a GPA as high as he does, as well as scoring extremely high on his ACT, then you're looking at a student that is dedicated and committed. But most so, one thing I love about him most is that he's a big brother to a younger sister, and he keeps her in his thoughts every day, and that's what motivates him. If you talk to him, that's what strives him to be great.
I'm feeling great. Just want to thank you guys for this award and my teachers and everyone who's been involved. I would say being in the IB program has like helped me mature just in every aspect, and like playing sports as well. And yeah, I thought of it as challenging, and it's also like made me make friends who are like-minded as I am, and yeah, and I've enjoyed it all the way. It's a lot of work, but if you stick through the work, it's great, and it'll help you prepare for college, and also give me a great resume to put into applications and stuff like that as well.
It's an honor to have someone that I could be able to support, and I know that Timmy is going to do great things when he hopefully attends Auburn University and come back and visit the IB program in Murphy High School, because he will be one that you will be hearing his name in years ahead.
And you can pick up our Learning Today, Leading Tomorrow magazine that has all of our winners in it, and you can learn more about our Learning Leading Award and our fantastic students here in Mobile County Public Schools. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you next time on Homeroom.